So you're thinking about moving to Dawsonville, Georgia? Well, in today's video, we're going to share with you the 10 pros and cons of living here. But here's what most people miss. The same thing that makes Dawsonville affordable can quietly cost you more money down the line. So by the end of the video, you'll be able to determine whether if Dawsonville is the right fit for you, your budget, and your lifestyle. So let's get into it. The first pro of living in Dawsonville, Georgia is the affordability of housing. And when people talk about Dawsonville being more affordable compared to Cumming or maybe Alpharetta, they're not wrong. At the time of this video, the median sales price of a home here in Dawsonville was right in the mid 400,000s. The property taxes are lower here, and everyday costs overall is more affordable. But here's where the real math kicks in. Those Highway 400 commutes, a round trip from Dawsonville to Alpharetta will run you about 60 miles. Then you have to look at the wear and tear of your car, overall costs of maintenance, also the amount of time that you're going to be spending in the car going back and forth, and how much you're going to be spending in gas at any given day. If you work locally, remotely, or only have to go into the office a couple times a week, then Dawsonville's affordability still shines, but smart planning still makes all the difference. If you're new here, my name is Matthew. I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also moved to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago. I've been living ever since. And we help individuals and families relocate here to Dawsonville, Georgia, or one of the surrounding towns as your Georgia relocation team. Also here on our channel, North Georgia Life, we cover everything there is to know about living here in North Georgia, including the best neighborhoods and things to do, so you get a really good idea what it's like living here. Make sure you subscribe down below to our channel so you'll be the first to learn about everything that's happening here in the North Georgia area. By subscribing, it helps us out a lot and allows us to keep making videos like this for you. So if you're thinking about moving to Dawsonville, then go ahead and give us a call or shoot us a text. Our phone number is right here on the screen. Also, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and give us a thumbs up. The second pro of living in Dawsonville is the location that Dawsonville is to the metropolitan Atlanta area. So if you want those Atlanta job opportunities and access to top tier healthcare without living in the middle of it, Dawsonville offers you that sweet spot, and Highway 400 will be your lifeline heading back and forth from the city. On a good day, it can take you between 30 to 45 minute commute one way down to Cumming or also Alpharetta, but if you hit it during rush hour, it can take you much longer. The upside of living in Dawsonville is huge because you have corporate offices, top hospitals, and also large retail centers that are close enough that you can set appointments and meetings, so that way you don't lose an entire day in traffic. Many people that live in Dawsonville embrace the hybrid schedule if their employer allows it. It allows them to go into the office just a couple days a week and then work remotely, which makes living in Dawsonville a perfect place to live. The third pro of living in Dawsonville is that it's the gateway to the North Georgia outdoors. Living in Dawsonville makes weekend plans really easy because Dawsonville is located in the foothills of the North Georgia mountains, with Lake Lanier being right down the road. So the real challenge is to decide what to do first, but a normal weekend day here in Dawsonville would look like starting your morning at the Amicalola Falls National Park, where you can enjoy a hike, and then heading over to Dahlonega, going to one of the restaurants there in the square to enjoy a nice delicious meal, and then ending your day over at Lake Lanier to enjoy some lake life activities. And for families who love the outdoors, Dawsonville turns nature into everyday living without giving up access to the city whenever you need it. The fourth pro of living in Dawsonville is the strong school district. Dawsonville offers you that small, close-knit school feel with good results. According to niche.com, they gave Dawsonville School District a solid B. With roughly 3,900 students, the parents that have their kids going to this school district get more personal access because there's an 18-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. And the high school here in Dawsonville posts a graduation rate of 95%. So we always advise our buyers, make sure you check out third-party websites like schooldigger.com or niche.com. Check out any school ratings before purchasing a home. The fifth pro of living in Dawsonville is the convenient access to shopping and also recreation. And right here on Highway 400 and Dawson Forest Road, you have Dawson Marketplace, which has all your grocery shopping, your restaurants and stores that you'll ever need right here at your fingertips. The Dawson Marketplace here offers the people that live here a smooth loop when they go shopping. A normal day would look like going over to the North Georgia Premium Outlet Mall in the morning, do some shopping, and then heading over to Home Depot, getting some items for your home project that you're planning to do later that day. For lunch, there's several different options here in this area, but if you like sushi, we recommend you go to the Connie House here in Dawsonville. And then after having a delicious lunch, you could head over to one of the local grocery stores, either Publix or Kroger, to get your groceries for the week. Then after dropping off your groceries at home, you could head over to one of the many parks here, or maybe Lake Lanier, to enjoy some outdoor activities or lake life. So with smart planning and timing, you can really turn in chores and fun into an easy loop, freeing up more time for your weekend. The first con of living in Dawsonville is just beyond Dawson Marketplace and all the stores. Dawson has a more rural feel to it, and you start to see it when you drive 5 minutes in any direction from Dawson Marketplace. When you're driving throughout Dawsonville, you start to see that the properties become larger, there's more space between the neighbors, limited street lights, and also the sound of the noise from Dawson Marketplace really starts to fade in the distance as you drive further out. Now, it's the quiet living that really attracts people to Dawsonville until they need to do a late pharmacy run or they forgot something at the grocery store for dinner. Also, there's many homes here on septic tanks, and some have wells, especially if they're outside the city limits or not within the commercial hub area like the Dawson Marketplace, that you have to be attentive to. You have to do water testing for your wells, and also if you're on a septic tank, you don't expect some maintenance. You don't have to get it inspected every 3 to 5 years. And the internet and cell signal can be really patchy in different parts of Dawsonville, so we always tell our buyers, especially if they have to work remotely, make sure you check out any cell signal before they purchase a home. The second con of living in Dawsonville is limited infrastructure and growth pains, and with rapid growth you get new homes and also new headaches. You're seeing Highway 400 back up faster during peak times, and those nice quiet 2-lane roads are feeling more congested with the traffic. So the big question is whether the roads, schools, and services can keep up with the growth without losing the small town charm. The third con of living in Dawsonville is the fewer local job opportunities. Now here in Dawsonville, the job scene really leans local. Think retail, healthcare, got some light manufacturing, and also service work. It's mostly located up and down Highway 400 and close to the Dawson Marketplace area. So if you're moving to Dawsonville and you work in one of those job sectors that I just mentioned, it works really well living here. But if you're in IT or finance or you're a corporate position down in Atlanta, it really gets more difficult to live here because of the commute time back and forth. Some residents tried to bridge the gap with their employer by seeing if they can go on a hybrid schedule. The fourth con of living in Dawsonville is the limited nightlife and entertainment options here. So if your idea for fun is having trendy restaurants, live music, and a packed event calendar, Dawsonville might feel a little quiet for you. But quiet is not a drawback for everybody. Here in Dawsonville, evenings really lean local. Think of backyard hangouts around fire pits, watching a football game, maybe having some beer and some wine, and then later on that evening going out to Lake Lanier and watching a beautiful sunset. So if you are looking to move to Dawsonville because you like the quiet atmosphere but you still want to have access to a lot of restaurants, just something to be aware of. We do have some chain restaurants here in Dawsonville and some local gyms, but you really would have to travel to some of the surrounding suburbs like Alpharetta to get more variety. The fifth con of living in Dawsonville is the seasonal tourism and the traffic that comes with it. So when the weather's perfect outside or when the outlets has a big sale going on, Dawsonville traffic really picks up. You have waves of people coming in from the city of Atlanta and also some of the surrounding suburbs to enjoy shopping and all the outdoor activities that Dawsonville has to offer. And with the rapid growth that Dawsonville is experiencing with all these new construction communities, it's feeding into some of the same choke points that the tourists are using. So traffic is really getting more and more busier and more congested as more people are moving here. So if this breakdown of the 10 pros and cons of living in Dawsonville helped, let us know down in the comments below. Let us know what you liked or didn't like about Dawsonville. Also, if you're thinking about moving to Dawsonville or you still have some more questions, then go ahead, give us a call or shoot us a text. Our phone number is right here on the screen. We'd love to help answer any questions you might have and to help you every step of the way as your Georgia relocation team. Also, if you're still in research mode and like more information about Dawsonville, then check out this map tour of Dawsonville that I created for you here on the top of the screen. And until next time, as you always see on our channel, North Georgia Life, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time through the power of real estate.